Have you ever wondered how you would cope if the power grid failed? Imagine a sudden blackout caused by anything from natural disasters to cyber attacks, plunging your world into darkness, your everyday conveniences gone in an instant. The ripple effect would be enormous, affecting everything from your home to entire cities. It's a daunting scenario, isn't it? But fear not. Today we'll explore the 5 essential items you need to stay prepared and secure during such an event. When darkness descends, the first thing you need is light. This isn't just a poetic phrase, it's a practical survival tip. When the power grid fails, it's not just your TV and computer that go dark, it's your entire world. That's why one of the most important items you can have at your disposal is a portable lighting solution. Think about it. In the pitch-black night without the usual city glow, even simple tasks can become challenging. Finding your way around your house, preparing food, or even just reading a book can become Herculean tasks. But with a reliable portable light, these challenges can melt away, replaced by the comforting glow of illumination. Now, when we talk about portable lighting, we're not just discussing any old flashlight. The type of light can make a significant difference. LED lights, for instance, are a superior choice for several reasons. These lights are incredibly energy efficient, meaning they'll last longer than traditional incandescent bulbs. They also emit a bright, clear light, which can be crucial in emergency situations. Furthermore, LED lights are durable. They can withstand bumps and drops that would shatter other types of bulbs. This makes them an excellent choice for those unpredictable moments when the lights go out. But let's not forget about the power source. Batteries are your LED light's best friend, and just like with friends, you can never have too many. Having a healthy stock of extra batteries ensures your light source won't suddenly die out, leaving you in the dark. And don't overlook the humble lantern. It might seem old-fashioned, but a lantern can light up a larger area than a flashlight, making it perfect for illuminating entire rooms or outdoor spaces. Many modern lanterns also use LED technology, combining the best of the old and new. So when preparing for a power grid failure, remember that light is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Stock up on portable LED lights and plenty of batteries. Remember, a reliable source of light is your first line of defense against the darkness. Staying warm is crucial, especially if the power outage happens during colder months. You might think it's a no-brainer, but when the power grid fails, maintaining your body heat becomes a top priority. You can't just crank up the thermostat, so what's the solution? Blankets and insulation. Now, not all blankets are created equal. Some are better at retaining heat than others. For instance, thermal blankets, often called space blankets, are lightweight and incredibly compact. They work by reflecting back your own body heat, making them an excellent tool for preserving warmth. You can easily stash a few of these in your emergency kit without taking up much space. Then we have wool blankets. These are the heavyweights in the world of blankets. Wool is a natural insulator and can retain up to 80% of your body heat. It's also breathable, which means it can help regulate your body temperature, preventing you from getting too hot or too cold. Plus, wool blankets are naturally fire-resistant, adding an extra layer of safety. Now let's talk about insulation materials. Insulation isn't just for your home's walls, it can be a lifesaver in a power outage. Materials like foam mats or insulated clothing can keep the cold at bay. Foam mats work by creating a barrier between you and the cold ground, providing comfort and warmth. Insulated clothing, on the other hand, is designed to trap heat close to your body. But the real magic happens when you combine these items. Layering a thermal blanket with a wool one, for instance, can maximize heat retention. Pair your blankets with insulation materials, and you've got a fortress against the cold. Remember, staying warm is about more than just feeling comfortable. Hypothermia can set in quickly in cold conditions, especially if you're not adequately insulated. In a power grid failure, you can't rely on central heating. But with the right preparation and materials, you can ensure you stay warm and safe. Staying warm isn't just about comfort, it's about survival. So, don't underestimate the value of good blankets and insulation in your preparedness plan. You might just find they're the unsung heroes of your survival kit. In times of silence, communication becomes paramount. Imagine, for a moment, that you're in the midst of a power grid failure. The lights have gone out, your phone is dead, and you're cut off from the outside world. It's a chilling scenario, isn't it? But fear not, for there is a beacon of hope in this darkness. Two-way radios. Two-way radios, or walkie-talkies as they're often called, are devices that allow for direct point-to-point communication. They operate independently of mobile networks, internet connections, and yes, even the power grid. This makes them an invaluable tool in a crisis situation where conventional means of communication are unavailable. So, how do they work? In essence, a two-way radio sends and receives audio signals over specific frequencies. When you speak into the radio, your voice is converted into a radio wave, which is then transmitted to another radio tuned to the same frequency. It's a bit like shouting across a valley and having your voice echo back to you, only in this case the valley is airwaves and the echo is your conversation partner's response. The range of a two-way radio can vary greatly depending on several factors, including the power of the radio, the type of terrain, and atmospheric conditions. Generally speaking, handheld radios can reach up to a few miles in open terrain, while more powerful base station radios can communicate over tens, even hundreds of miles. But why are two-way radios so essential in a power grid failure? Well, in a world plunged into darkness, staying connected with your loved ones, your neighbors, or even emergency services can mean the difference between fear and reassurance, confusion and clarity, risk and safety. Moreover, two-way radios aren't just for emergencies. They're also great for camping trips, hiking expeditions, or any situation where you might be out of cell phone range. In conclusion, when the lights go out and all seems lost, remember this: communication is your lifeline. In the silence of a power grid failure, a two-way radio can be your voice in the dark, your link to the outside world. Staying connected can make all the difference when the lights go out. When the power grid fails, we need alternative power sources. This is where portable generators and solar chargers come into play. They're not just convenient, they're crucial. They give us the power to keep our essential devices running, turning what could be a complete blackout into a manageable situation. Portable generators are a classic go-to for a reason. They can power anything from a small refrigerator to essential medical equipment. They're reliable, and modern models are more efficient and quieter than ever. But remember, generators run on fuel, so you'll need to have a supply on hand, and always operate them outdoors and away from windows to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning. Now let's talk about solar chargers. These handy devices harness the power of the sun to keep your small gadgets like phones, radios, and even laptops juiced up. They're lightweight, portable, and can be a real lifesaver, especially when the power outage stretches into days or even weeks. The best part? The sun is a renewable resource. As long as there's daylight, you'll have a power source. But it's not just about having these tools, it's about knowing how to use them. Make sure you're familiar with the workings of your generator and solar charger, test them out, know how to connect your devices safely and efficiently. And here's something else to consider. You're not just powering your devices, you're powering your peace of mind. Knowing that you can keep your phone charged to connect with loved ones or power up a radio to stay informed can make a world of difference in a difficult situation. In conclusion, portable generators and solar chargers are more than just items on a checklist. They're part of a strategy, a plan to stay resilient and prepared in a world where the unexpected has become the norm. They help you retain some semblance of normalcy, even in the face of adversity. Keep your essential devices powered up, and you'll stay one step ahead of the darkness. Because when it comes to surviving a power grid failure, the light at the end of the tunnel might just be the one you've powered yourself. Power grid failure is a daunting prospect, but with the right preparation, it becomes manageable. As we've traversed this enlightening journey, we've illuminated the darkness with portable lighting solutions, casting away the shadows of uncertainty. These lights are not just tools, but beacons of hope in a world turned momentarily silent and still. We've also wrapped ourselves in the warmth and security of blankets and insulation, keeping the cold at bay. Remember, a warm body is a functioning body, ready to face the challenges ahead. Then we tuned into the power of communication, highlighting the indispensability of two-way radios. In the silence that a power outage brings, these devices are our lifeline to the outside world, our conduit to information, aid, and human connection. We also explored how to keep our essential devices up and running with portable generators and solar chargers. These power sources are more than just conveniences. They are our lifelines, keeping us connected, informed, and functional. But what does all this mean? It means that preparation is the key. It means that every item we've discussed, every strategy we've laid out, is a piece of the puzzle that is survival in a power outage. These are more than just items. They are our shields against the unknown, our lights in the darkness. So remember, stay prepared, stay secure, and you'll navigate any power outage with confidence.